Despite the desire to get the pre-baby body back, leaving your newborn baby while you work out, not exactly the first thing that comes to a mama's mind. The good news is you don't have to. Kelly Nelson is with Stroller Strides, and she's here to share some of the details of a workout where you bring your baby along with you. It's good to have you on the show and the ladies that you brought along with.
Thank you so much for having us here.
All of you have had babies.
Yes, multiple.
Bodies don't necessarily reflect that, which is awesome. You must be doing something right.
We are, and you know what, we're having a lot of fun while we do it. When I was a mom and I had my first baby, I wanted to do something with her, but also to get myself, feeling better about myself.
Right.
I think motherhood is one of the most challenging jobs, but it's also the most rewarding, and we always tend to do things for everyone else rather than to focus on ourselves. So this is something that we can actually feel good about and spend time with our baby at the same time.
So where are you going to do this all together?
During the winter months and fall, we're outside at different parks, and we travel around the park with baby in the stroller, and then we will actually stop and do different activities, exercises with our baby in front of us, entertaining, tickling, and things like that. And then during the summer, we don't want to stop, so we get to move inside during the really, really hot months, and we can keep going with everything that we did all throughout.
Speaking of going, ladies, get going and start working out. Just because you came to Sonoran Living doesn't mean that you get to slack off. And I'm going to slide over so people can see, but walk me through some of the things that you're using. It looks like you're using resistance bands.
Yes.
And you also brought along a stroller.
Yes, so those are the two things that you would basically need, along with a mat for some ab work at the end of our classes. Right here, they're using resistance bands. You can do all kinds of different activities. Now, mind you, baby is going to be in front of them. They may be smiling at them.
In their stroller facing them.
So stroller's facing them. Okay. They are working out. They can add actually a song as well. So when they were doing like a bicep curl, they can sing the wheels on the bus and take their movements to the actual different phrases of the song.
Now, I remember just the challenges that I had when I had my little boys, in that I didn't want to take them to like a fitness place because I didn't want them to be in what I perceived, because I was a germaphobe, because of course it's, especially with the first one,
yes,
that, oh my gosh, they're going to get like some horrible disease if they go to the daycare. And at the same time, I was a nursing mom, so sometimes the baby would need to, eat right in the middle of my workout. So how do you address those challenges when babies, cry, or they fuss, or they need to eat, or whatever the case may be?
We are all moms. So, and I always tell a new mom out of my class, your baby's cry is going to be worse to you than it is to me, you know. So let your baby cry. It's my job to help take care of them. I can rock them in the stroller. If they're having a bottle, I can feed them a bottle. If you're not comfortable with that, then you can stop and you can nurse if you need to nurse. We're all moms. We've been through it. So you're not at a gym where everyone's looking at you like, what are you doing? We're all on the same journey together.
Well, and I think you talk about that journey too. I'm going to slide back in over here. When you talk about that journey, a lot of times the journey involves postpartum depression. It involves, low self-esteem, sleep deprivation. So how do you address kind of those emotional needs just through the camaraderie of Stroller Strides?
Everyone gets to share their ideas of what they're going through. A mom will come to class completely sleep deprived.
Right.
And
just
everyone
to get out and get moving after 2 hours of sleep at a time is a big deal.
And they'll come to class and they maybe look a little bit worn down, but once they've done the class, they're around women who build them up and everything. I've gotten so many emails saying, you know what, I had a great day today because we got out to Stroller Strides, had so much fun, and I don't feel so alone.
Right.
I feel like I have the support.
Now, the age range that obviously we talk about newborns in this particular circumstance, but what if mom has 2 kids?
It's okay. I have twins myself. So it's, I have twins and a 6-year-old, and they all go when she's out of school. We recommend that 6 weeks to 8 weeks, depending on what type of, birth you had and a doctor clearance. But after that, we have kids all the way up to 5 years old.
So what do the big ones do while the little ones are in front of you? Are they just kind of playing off to the side?
Yes. When we're inside, we'll set up like a little section where the bigger kids can play games and stuff, and then the little ones are in the stroller. And then afterwards, all the kids get out and they play, and we have play dates after class. We'll do a craft, we'll do pictures, all kinds of fun things. So if mama gets her hour, baby gets a lot of fun at the end.
I'm telling you, it's just that little respite, just a little bit of the camaraderie, getting, the blood circulating, a smile, and a conversation that in those first couple of months makes all the difference in the world.
Yes.
So I appreciate the mission that you guys are all about. And we want to provide information online and let people know a little bit about Stroller Strides and their upcoming classes and all the events that they have going on in the community. It will all be linked on SonoranLiving.com.